Hey, how's it going guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the location of all of the collectibles in the first chapter of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is going to be Cozumel. So pretty much in the first room we land in, along with this monoglyph, we're going to find the first of the collectibles, which is going to be the mural, here to the left. From here we just want to continue the only path where we can through this tunnel until we get to the room where we can see all the water. It's worth noting that there are 9 total collectibles inside this first chapter. There's 1 treasure chest, 2 relics, 1 document, 2 murals, and 3 survival caches. Once we have made it to this room with the pond, we want to head to the right and jump across. We want to continue all the way until we get to the end of this hallway, and here we're going to find the second collectible, which is going to be a survival cache. After obtaining that, we're going to backtrack, and if we look carefully, we'll be able to notice there's an extra sort of hidden room here to the right, and we can jump up to get to the upper floor. In the upper floor, we want to head out into the main room again, and we're going to find the next collectible, which is going to be the first of the relics. From here we want to continue to jump into the pond. On the bottom we'll be able to find yet another relic, which is going to be the 4th collectible. After this we want to stay underwater and stick to the right, then head through this tunnel, and here on the floor we're going to be able to find the next survival cache. After this, we want to continue advancing through the level until we make it to the second base camp, which is not too far after this. And from here, we're going to continue jumping across as we normally would to proceed through the level. So let's quickly explain about the treasure chest. To open up the chest, we will need an item called the lockpick, which we obviously won't have the first time coming through this area. I do have a separate video explained completely of how to get the lockpick, but long story short, we'll need to do a side quest in the hidden city, which is approximately halfway through the game. So don't worry about that if you're sort of stressing over why you can't unlock the chest. Pretty early on in the game, you get the ability to fast travel and you can come back here pretty much whenever you like. So just take that into account when you're coming through here for the first time. Once we do the final jump across from the bells, we're going to find the 6th of our collectibles, which is going to be the document. Now continue forwards as we normally would. We want to shoot the rope arrow across to the other side and attach the rope to the post so we can continue crawling across to the other side. Once we get to the other side, we're going to find the 7th collectible, which is going to be the second and final mural. After we found this, we want to turn back around the way we just came from, and here we're actually going to shoot another string arrow across the other side. If we notice straight above the other post, there's going to be another place we can attach a string to. If we crawl across the other side, we're going to find the treasure chest, which is the collectible I was talking about a little bit earlier, so you won't be able to open this the first visit through here, but it's definitely worth coming across, if nothing more, for the gold ore. As you've probably already been able to tell, the treasure chests are commonly the most well hidden, the most difficult to find collectible in each level. So once we obtain that, we still have 1 more collectible to go, which is going to be 1 final survival cache. So to obtain this, we want to crawl yet again across the rope to get to the other side, but this time, instead of continuing forwards or turning back, we're actually going to drop down below the rope crawl area. Down here, we're going to press R2 so we can sort of rappel down and swing across to this lower platform. Down here, we're going to find the final collectible, which, as we said before, is going to be the survival cache. And that is every single collectible in the first chapter of Shadow of Tomb Raider. Also, it's worth noting that down here, you will be able to find the explorer's backpack of the first level. Also, one more quick thing before we end the video. As this is the first chapter, I will explain that if you open up the map, you may notice it only says 64%, and you're probably asking yourselves, why do we not have 100% if this is supposed to be all collectibles? That's because to get the 100%, we also need to do the challenge of the level, which is what that first star icon indicates. They're not exactly collectibles, so I'm going to do a separate playlist of videos based on the challenges of each level very soon, so stay tuned for those, and I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did find it helpful, don't forget that thumbs up button, stay subscribed for more content coming very soon, and we will see you next time.